This video is going to show you how to change homework behaviors for students who are absent. Let's say that homework is entered every day at 5 and up until 5 p.m. and that weekly reports are printed at 5:30. And let's also say that this school's policy is that if a student was absent yesterday, they are not deducted points for missing homework today. So what we need to do is we need to set up a process to change any homework behavior of a student who's absent yesterday to something that's not worth any points. So I'm going to go to Admin, Consequences and Lists. I'm going to create a new list. I'm going to call this Absent Previous Day List. I'll make it a daily list. I'll click Create. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to make some configuration notes and say great. So this list is going to populate with students who were absent yesterday and were marked with missing homework today. And it's going to change that homework behavior to absent previous day, which is not worth any points. So I'm going to go to the list steps where I'm going to set that criteria. So again, I'm going to add the behaviors for anyone who was absent, who was missing homework today. So I want that delay day to be 0. So we have anyone who has missing homework. I'm going to match that so that the student needs to meet both of these criteria to any student who was also absent yesterday. So again, I need the delay day to be 1. I'm going to say absent. Great. So now what I need to do is I can actually look at this list and see who was absent yesterday and had missing homework today. So I can see Friday, which is today, they had missing homework. Yesterday, Thursday, they were absent. And the same is true for the other two students. So now I need to set up that workflow to change those behaviors. So if I go to absent previous day, workflows, I'm going to add a new workflow, and I'm actually going to replace a behavior. So I'm going to go here and find this previous day behavior. So I'm going to replace that homework behavior with this absent previous day behavior. I'll click Create Workflow. Before I schedule this, I need to make sure I'm including the correct behaviors here. So I don't actually want to change their attendance, so I don't want to include those behaviors. The only behaviors I want to include are this missing homework behavior because those are the behaviors that I'm going to change. So if I go back to Workflows, I'm going to go ahead and schedule this. I need this schedule to happen somewhere between 5 p.m. and 5:30 so that this is reflected on the weekly reports. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is going to happen at 5:10. So all teachers need to enter their attendance and homework behavior before 5:10 so that this process can run and it'll be reflected correctly on weekly reports. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to manually run this. So I'll go up here and manually run this workflow. And now we'll see that no student is on the list because they no longer have that missing homework behavior. But if I go to one of these individual students, if I go to their details, you can now see that this student was assigned the absent previous day behavior for today.